MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. The 1-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hit back up the middle, and this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Tanaka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
That is third.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
At the plate, Tyro Estrada, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first runner on the board right here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. And it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
LeMahieu over at second. Estrada at first with no outs. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit out to short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Just hung in there on that one.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. From the stretch, the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Yanks strand a pair. We are still scoreless. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
They're at the count, 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
1 ball, no strikes to count. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Left side of the infield into the shift, and that's the second out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Oh, Stanton with a big swing at that one, but he got there a little too quickly, and this is going to hook foul. Two-one pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. The average coming in, 257. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The set and the 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Not only do they come into the day with one of the best ERAs in the league, but they're also among the best teams at not allowing home runs, something they take a lot of pride in. Talking with members of the pitching staff earlier, several of them mentioned how limiting home runs really makes things difficult on the opposition, especially in today's game, where teams don't try to manufacture runs as much anymore. As one of them said, if teams are going to get the best of us, they're going to have to really rack up the hits, and we don't make that easy. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
One out, nobody on. That one's a called strike. Back even at one.
One ball, one strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be next. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball in there, 3-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was selected in the first round back in. Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Voit has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Thairo Estrada, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Here's the pitch. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Sale into the windup. Coming at him with the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. High hop, and he barehands it. What a play. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 New York. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Urshela has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The first baseman, number 20.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Michael Chavis now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
So striding in, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Devers, right field and carrying well. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hicks is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
On the season, Hicks is working with a slugging percentage over 550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Justin Pedroia.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Nope.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 2-2 to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-2 Boston. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
Ready once again. Tyro Estrada is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
next for the Yankees.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Sale's ready. First pitch on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Oh and 1, here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Ottavino, originally from New York State. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 2-1 home. On the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter, third baseman,
Rafael Devers will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Aaron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Change up low, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
The count is 3-1.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. One there. On to first. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check, still down by a count of 4-2. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Here comes the first pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2.
Ball, that counts.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he misses 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Yank the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. The Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Fastball just inside. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 4-2. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's inside. Yeah.
Here's a drive out to left center field. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
Digging in once again, Michael Chavis, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Has a look, now the pitch. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's ball
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout. To the plate now, Alex Verdugo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here. Now the 2-0 home. Slow roller down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back, and this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Tommy Kahnle takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Andrew Benintendi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First delivery to him on the way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Thairo Estrada. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. Quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Sale into the windup. Here it comes on 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. From the stretch. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone! All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Brandon Workman is called upon with 2 out in the 8th, as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. At the plate, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
On the ground to the left side. Bogaerts is able to get there. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 4. New inning set to get underway. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold a 7-4 lead. Into the box now, Luke Voigt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Full count still. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Red Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Chris Sale earns his 6th winning decision in this one, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Brandon Workman records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. His record is now 6-0. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.